Wait, gotta get up.
I'll wait for you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right.
Is that the collection plate?
We'll go a roll call, so Councilwoman McConnell.
Here.
Right this way now. Councilmember Haller.
Here.
Councilmember Ostrom.
Here.
Thank you. Councilmember Darrow. Here. And I am here. We are good. All right. This meeting was advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act and complies with all the laws there within. We need a motion to accept the meeting minutes from April 2nd and a special meeting on April 29th.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Committee reports, they're in the drive. I need a motion for the committee reports. Anybody have any questions?
Motion.
Second. Good. All in favor?
Aye.
We have correspondence, and I think Trish, this will be like something on your end. This is from Karen Mickle and the Brooklawn Methodist Church. She wrote, "Dear Mayor Granstrom and council members, once again, we are making plans for our vacation Bible school, which will be held the mornings of June 23rd to the 27th. Our theme this year is Wonder Junction, combining a train and a Western theme. If possible, we'd be grateful to use the community center for our 5th, 6th, and 7th graders. Thank you for your consideration, Karen Mickle, Director." You good? And I have her number on here. Can I just give this to you?
Yes.
Okay. And then you just make contact and deal with that. Thank you. All right, public portion. Individuals state their name and address for the record. Respect a 5-minute time limit while addressing the governing body. I need a motion to open.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? All right, open to the public.
Move away.
Motion to close.
I'll make that motion. I'll second it then.
There we go. All right, old business, we have ordinance 10, which was the prohibiting of the fishing on the bulkhead. Ordinance 11 is the rules and regulations of the pickleball court. Number 12 is the filming in the Borough of Brooklawn. Number 13, the vehicles and traffic and code of the Borough of Brooklawn. 14 is adding a chapter 108 to the minors code to the Borough of Brooklawn for curfew that we had as well. So anybody have any questions on any of them? Good, all right. Motion?
I'll make a motion.
I apologize.
Okay, open that up.
Yes, motion to open to the public.
You got it.
I'll make that
On
motion.
ordinances 10 through 14.
Second, good. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, we're open to the public on ordinances 10 through 14. All right, motion to close?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, now we have a motion to adopt 10 through 14. Councilmember Darrow,
Yes.
Councilmember Haller,
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell,
Yes.
Councilmember Ostrom.
Yes.
All right. I don't need to vote on that, do I?
Yes.
Yes. And I will be a yes as well. New business, we have our resolutions from the consent agenda. It says items listed below are considered to be routine by the Borough of Brooklawn and will be acted by one motion. There will be no formal discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, the item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. Motion, we're good. All right, our motion number 98 is awarding the contract to Ferry Fence. That's for the post and the netting. They're going to go around the field there, around the park. Authorizing the appointment of crossing guard Robin Harris. Resolution number 100 is authorizing the honorary street name of Westbrook Lane. Resolution 101 is the shared service agreement between the Borough of Brooklawn, Barrington, Mountie, Stratford, and the Borough of Oak Lynn for the shared service to Oak Lynn Municipal Court. Resolution 102 is authorizing updated pricing for Alcatraz equipment and services to the Brooklawn Police Department. Resolution number 103 is authorizing the appointment of full-time provisional officer Logan DePoter. We added on resolution 104, which is probably not in the agendas that were printed out. But that's authorizing the award of 3rd Street reconstruction to Pioneer General Contracting in the amount of $557,257.50. And then we I'm sorry, do we have another one for 105? I was told the Borough Homes increase was also added.
Would that be on this one or would it be?
And we'll do that separately.
Okay.
Okay, so run through these and we'll add that separately.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody have any questions on 98 to 104?
Yeah, Tom, just real quick. The furry fence is along Browning Road, that proposal, netting for Browning Road. You put.
Okay. Okay. So that's for them to construct the entire netting all the way around, post
Yeah.
installation as well?
Installations, why, yes.
Done through Barry.
Yeah, they call it, not through, Larry.
Okay, perfect. Anybody else? Anything else? Good. All right. I need a motion to accept.
I'll second it.
Second. All right, we have a roll call vote. Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Haller?
Here, yes.
Councilmember Gadams will be a yes. Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
And Councilmember Oshner.
Yes.
Do we want to do that one now for the Borough?
Yes, if Councilwoman Ostrom could just give a brief.
Yes,
overview.
so every year we increase the rent for the borough homes, the rental properties. And last year it was $35, and this year we want to increase it to $40. So not really, it's an annual increase as every other rental property usually does. And again, it is to contribute to, what, like repairs and whatever fixes and maintenance that have to occur within borough homes, and also the taxes, et cetera. Whatever is included, that is all contributing. Things are increasing, rental, and even materials to get things completed. So, the rental increase is something that does have to happen. We are maintaining it as low as possible, and $40 seemed like the reasonable aspect. Again, it is substantially lower than what the next tenant would get. So we're thinking that it's a pretty good standard for the rental increase this year. So it's to be $40 across the board.
Next question.
Sure.
I'm assuming that's for people with existing rents.
Yes.
Agreements.
Again,
New ones coming
anybody
in with the new rates. Okay.
get the higher rate. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, again, it stays at a lower rate, and I believe the higher rates are like hundreds of
No, I know,
dollars.
okay.
So,
I
yeah.
just want to make sure. Okay.
Yep,
And just
so
clarify, it's monthly.
monthly, yes, $40 monthly added to the current rental rates.
So with that, I propose resolution 105, memorializing the terms of the rental increase outlined by Councilwoman Ostrom, which I will prepare post adoption.
All right, perfect. I just need a motion for that.
Yes.
All right, get a motion to accept.
Motion.
I'll second it.
All right, roll call. Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Haller?
Yes.
McAdams, yes. Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
And Councilmember Oshner.
Yes,
All right. Very good. Bills and vouchers, list of bills, obviously they're in the drive. I have a motion to pay all bills and vouchers that are in order.
Motion. Second.
Second, we got it. Roll call vote. Councilmember Darrow?
Yes.
Councilmember Haller?
Yes.
McAdams be a yes. Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
And Councilmember Oshner.
yes.
All right. We are now open to council members. I know, we've already been through a lot of our material already, obviously with the meeting very recent. So if you have new things you need to add, we can add them now. But I think we did have extensive discussion in the last meeting. I don't think we need to rehash everything necessarily, but anything new that maybe came up in between the last.
I just have a couple little updates.
Yep.
Don't forget about the townwide yard sale. That's June 7th. You have up until June 6th to register. Come into the Borough. You can also do it
$5.
online. It is $5, but if you can fill out the registration form online, but you will need to come into the Borough or mail a check, $5. And then we are having our first Art in the Park on Saturday, June 14th from 2 to 4. But I'll touch more on that at our next work session. I just wanted everybody to save the date, June 14th.
What park is that?
The Brooklyn waterfront.
Okay.
Okay. And I heard it's a really nice little thing. I've never been there, but apparently, the lady Christina that does it is extremely talented, and I think that it's there's a lot of people show up for that, so June 14th, but I'll have more information about that at the work session. And John and I met with McGee on Friday to get an estimate for rekeying the community center. I think we're gonna go for a fob system there, so we're waiting for the estimate, and hopefully we'll have more information at the work session
Perfect, thank you.
in June. Yep, that's it.
Bruce?
Real quick, everything is going smoothly apparently with the netting and everything around the playground and Van Buren Road. And yesterday I checked out the surround field. I talked to Mike briefly before the meetings. I'm trying to come up with something that we can utilize the surround field for, but it needs a lot, would need a lot of topsoil to bring at least up the grade so it doesn't flood all the time. And I'm thinking maybe a small T-ball field, but I want to redirect it where home plate would be almost up where the entrance is, where the chain used to be. Home plate would be hitting out the other way. But again, that's just something I'm exploring. It costs quite a bit of money, really. So maybe we can get another grant for something like that, but keep kids from hitting balls off the pickleball court.
Yeah, I think we're, the waterfront committee, we're gonna meet on that and kind of discuss the direction we wanna go. I think it's, unfortunately, it's done its time in terms of a baseball field at this point. It seems to be, we don't have any teams in town. We don't have any T-ball teams, which is what we're gonna declare it used for. We don't have any. I think it might have run its.
Well, it may have, if it has, my suggestion would be just try to wipe out the dugout so that all you see is grass back there.
Yeah, we would like to make kind of probably a field in the future.
Yeah.
Like a general.
Because no one really,
baseball field.
I only know a couple of people go on Sundays there that use it, but to me, it doesn't make a difference. I'd rather unlock the Field of Dreams on Saturday and Sunday. If people from Brooklyn want to go in, they can go in and play. I'd rather do that, but it's a shame that I ran into a good friend of ours from the Atlantic City's attorney, and I were down there yesterday, and he was willing to help whatever we had to save the field. I said, we'll see.
All right, I appreciate it. Jeff?
Yeah, three quick things. One, I want to thank Mr. Oshel for getting the debris from the closed business. I appreciate that. Colleague and myself yesterday for a couple hours, we planted into the community garden, tomatoes, cucumbers, watermelons, parsley, and everything. Just ask if we can get the water line up and running for that, I was told.
Yeah, it'd be half this week.
Okay, all right. I was bringing a lot of buckets to the house and stuff to the gym, so I'll sit at the house. But I appreciate that, thank you. And waterfront committee, I do have a meeting with the contractor this week, and we'll discuss certain things about that, and I'll let everybody know at work session.
Perfect, thank you.
I don't really have much. I do know which is the resolution of the new hire, or what the resolution was. Is July 7th.
July 7th.
Yep, July 7th is his first day for, I don't know what they call it, boot camp or just police academy?
Police academy, yep. He graduated, if everything goes good.
Yeah.
About December.
Yeah.
So we
So
see what's true about that.
it does take time, it is unfortunate, but we want to make sure he gets the appropriate training, and then we'll have another person on the force. Which would kind of be an extra person after Shay is retired. And congratulations to Shay, our chief of police, who will be retiring, I believe, as of what day again?
June 13th, I
June
believe.
13th, which is coming up. So, and we are thankful for his service as well. His years of dedication. We are so appreciative. But that's about it.
Thank you. So the pickleball court, we're hoping that it'll be painted on the 27th. That's the goal of it right now. It'll be painted on the 27th, so I'll talk to you about coordinating it off down there, whatever we need to do, to kind of get that underway. We just have the painting with the installing of the nets, and then we have the ADA compliant ramp that we have to have in there. That's what we're working on with the contractors. If we get that in there, then we'll be ready to kind of go with the pickleball court, and kind of start that out. I talked with the guys this week in Florida. They're excited to kind of get this going. They also have a pilot program that we might be able to get into, since like the first court in the East Coast. That would give, like, it would keep people's scores and statistics and things like that. They would install a camera within the court. it'll be hopefully free to us since we're like the first ones in on this, which is kind of where we're going with it. And it also comes with an online reservation system. So if we had to do that, hopefully we can get on the freer side than paying for something on our own. So it's something we're in talks with them now. Bert Russell, who had come here probably maybe 2 months ago. He was the guy who was interested in Old Pine Farm. He was starting the kayaking that was coming up from there. They came down, they saw our site. They were impressed at our riverfront. And on June 8th, they plan to land their kayaking canoe extravaganza thing down at the waterfront. So we'll have a lot of canoes of people will be landing down there, starting in Deptford and landing on our waterfront. So it's good exposure for us as a community. Really excited. I'm going to see if I can take part. I've kayaked once, so I'm just hoping I can stay up straight. But I'm excited about it. I think it's something positive. It's good people coming into town. They're going to land there, and then they'll have shuttles that will take them back to Deptford, back around there. So that's planned on June 8th. He is asking for anybody that would be interested in joining the committee for that, to see like what we can do down at the riverfront in terms of like kayaking and getting more events down there. So if anybody's interested in that, I need 2 people. If anybody's interested in joining that committee, I can send names back to it. It could be somebody from the community as well, Cass. You want to jump on that? Just so you know, anybody's interested, like kayaking. You?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah? All right, Mike. All right, cool.
I'm small enough for a kayak now.
If anybody on council wants to be involved with it as well, just let me know. We don't like run the event or anything. It's just kind of getting involved with it. But that's going to be on June 8th. They should be landing down there.
But she's gonna watch it.
Stacy?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Stacy will be on it.
Would it be
Yeah,
appropriate?
thank you.
I wasn't sure if it would be appropriate.
Now it's time for a vote.
See, look, he's shaking his head no.
No problem.
All right, I got you.
Out of this.
Good hire right there, good hire.
I'm gonna send your information over. Is that cool? All right. He's really good. So that'll be June 8th. They're looking forward to that event. So I'm gonna send the information over to them and have that. That'll be really cool. On a lesser positive, oh, what time? I do not have the time just yet. They're still setting it.
Todd might get in. I know
Todd.
that Todd and I could go on. Right.
I'll add Todd onto the email either way.
Mhm.
That's perfect.
I'll let him know I volunteered.
Is that something that would typically be posted on the website?
Yes.
So that the public-
Yeah, once we get the details of it, he just kind of wanted to see if council was okay with them doing that and landing there, which I think we discussed prior we were. But he came up with the date, which is June 8th. And he said it's really developing. He says he expects it to be a significant event. And he just wanted to have council support in it. So everybody's good with it. Anybody have any problems? All right, so that'll be June 8th. On a lesser positive note, obviously Olivia Bleimer, a resident in town, had passed away at a pretty young age of cancer. So I just wanted to just bring up her name before council. It's extremely sad. I can't imagine the pain that Kelly and the family are kind of going through. So I just want to bring up the loss of her. As a town, we're a small community, so I think it hurt everybody. Anytime a child, something like that passes, it's difficult to comprehend and kind of deal with. So I just wanted to throw Olivia's name out there. And thank you. And in the future, we're looking into maybe some things for Olivia in terms of town. And I know a couple people that already reached out for like a bench for her already. So I think the community's really kind of getting around her. So just want to bring up her name. It's really sad, and I want to keep her in our thoughts. And that should be it for me. Anybody else, anything before we move on?
Trish mentioned, you handle benches still or involved with the benches. The 2 at the memorial park there, they're the old wooden ones. Is there plans to
Yeah,
replace
there
it?
are plans.
Okay.
We're working on that.
Okay,
I sent
Absolutely
an
working
email
on
to
it.
all council for verification, but they've already, everything's ready.
okay.
in order.
No, I didn't realize, my wife said something.
There we are.
Okay.
All right. I need our next work session is scheduled for June 4th. Will be that date, and I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay, we're done.
Colin,
Yes.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you going to have changes
from it.
in here for anything before the meetings?
I already did.
That would be up to Skip, but I can certainly bring it up to him. Like, you mean like an honorary